Alright, so Lord TV studio, subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notification. I've already done the video where Martin's brothers, the big brother and the cousin revealed that initially they weren't really in tune with the fact that Martin was abandoning everything to go and then find love on TV. But at the end of the day, they were very happy that Tessy was the woman they got, because she makes their brother happy, and as far as they are concerned, that is the most important thing. But together with Martin's Tessy's sister, it seems the three of them agreed to a thing that they genuinely see a happy ending for the two, and the happy ending in this the happy ending in this particular scenario is that they might end up getting married. So the message to Martin and then Tessy shippers, all the 8 different groups who are pushing the agenda of Martin and then Tessy, the message today is that kindly prepare, because you might be planning a wedding in the next year or two, because the way the two families are in tune of what is going on, Charlie, a wedding might be soon. Like a wedding might be soonest. So you people should buckle up, because it is soon going to happen. Loyalty TV studio, subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, we get to see what we are doing. So let's go and check out that video from Martin's brothers and then Tessy's sister. We'll be back.
Martin's brother. I do want to get into this bit as well. When you realized that he started to develop feelings for Tessy, how did you feel about it?
Well, the idea was to find love. So when I realized well, let's see how things are going to go. And the lady in question is also knowing Martin. That's his kind of.
That's his kind of. Oh, forever.
So I was like, okay, well, let's see how far they can go.
Wow.
I was very optimistic. I didn't jump to conclusions. I was like, let's see how far they can go, and then I think that's how far I got brought.
Michael was optimistic. Yes. How were you nervous?
A little bit. But what I realized about Martin is he has these wild ideas when it comes to relationships, dating, and all of that. And I think you saw that with the fufu date and all those type of. So Martin is someone who romantically, I think, we married early, but we would have gotten tips from him. He's always trying to think of a way to make things look more nice and appealing to everyone. And I think that was what stood him out. And when I heard the story of Tessy when Martin was going in, because I was, wow, okay, then if she's hurt, she does not take my brother as a rebound, because sometimes your immediate reaction after being hurt is to fall for the first one who comes. But over time, we realized that they were slowly getting together, they were getting into their minds, their connection, and I was happy that at least my boy is going to get someone that he also loves, so that every time we are talking, he also says his as well, yes, because we are always the ones talking, I'm married. So soon he will be joining us, and that's very, very happy for them.
Oh, nice. Did you hear that? I think the family approves. Yes, indeed. I like that. So the in-laws are here.
Yes.
So it's just left with the drinks, and then we can move forward. Tell me, since it was a surprise to you, I'm sure you started watching the show at that point. How did you feel about, her moving from the J. Chris to Martin? How did you feel about it?
She made the right decision. Everything about Tessy on the reality show is Tessy. She doesn't talk much. She doesn't express herself much. And she's not good with communication and all that. So when I saw what she was going through, at a point, if I came here and I was like, please, my sister is going through a lot. Her mental health is at stake. I want her home. And they were just laughing at me. She can't do it. I said, no, I know Tessy. Since she's not opening up, she might break down. And they were like, oh, I should relax and all that. And I said, okay. I trust her. In as much as I trust her, I will wait to see what her decision will be. So I was happy when Martin came back the Friday night with a bouquet of flowers. Like, girl, go for it. And she accepted the flowers. Oh. I was like, oh, now we are in a happy mood now. Oh. So I was really happy for her.
That's nice.
Really
it must be really interesting just seeing your family member, someone that's right close to you on TV doing these things on such a big screen. Yes, indeed. But
so that was Martin's brother and then cousin talking or having a discussion about how they felt when initially Martin decided to take that particular journey to go on TV to find love. And he said that you've traveled, like you've been all over the world, like, and if you go through Martin's social media pages, you know that the boy was a traveler before he came on Perfect Match Extra. And he's a grown man, a 34-year-old man who has had an experience to travel to most some of the nicest place on planet Earth. The brother didn't understand why out of all the places in the world, his brother, wanted to go on TV. That Charlie, TV top is the only way, I can find love. And I think that for most people, I will agree with him, because probably before the show, that would have been my exact same words, to Martin, that Charlie, you are doing good. You are a nice guy. Charlie, go to church. But why on TV? But he allowed Martin to do whatever he wanted because he was old. Even though he offered his advice, and he was against it, he didn't stand in the way of Martin going to Perfect Match Extra. And I think that is something sometimes we must do, except the people the decision they are taking, can take them to prison or something like that. But sometimes, in as much as we might not, be in agreement with the decisions the people around us take, we must support them, but we still have to let them know that, Charlie, I don't agree with this, but I am going to support you. And that's exactly what the brother did. And I'm sure that from the way he was talking, like, it seems like he feels like, okay, it would have been a big blow to me if Martin had not gone on the show, because now he has realized the kind of woman Martin went for and all that. Martin made the right decision to go on the show. And don't forget the part where he said that Martin was a late entry to the show. He went on the show after 3 weeks, so Martin had the first 3 weeks to watch the show like ours, because he was on the standby list. And so being on a standby list, he had the opportunity to watch it on TV like us. And he said that Martin, before going on the show, knew that Tessy is the one he was going for. At the end of the day, he went for his target. And me, whenever I hear this statement, I believe it, because the very first day Martin walked in the house, the conversation, and Delky was single at the time, and Delky was moving to Martin. And Martin had that, bedroom conversation. He was in the bedroom with Kwame. Yes, Kwame Sage. They were in the bedroom, and Martin had that conversation with Kwame that, look, he has seen what, Delky is trying to do and all that. But for one, Delky no be inspect. She's not really into, busty ladies, women with meat and flesh and all that. He likes it slim, and that is one. And the only woman he is interested in was Tessy. So it was Tessy or nobody for Martin. And that is what, the brother said, that he is proud of the choices Martin made, to go in on the show and all that. Charlie, Perfect Match Extra. Missing Semino, relax. It be now the Martess, they arise. It be now Martess, they arise. This is Loyalty TV series. As far as Perfect Match Extra is concerned, this is your hub of Perfect Match Extra. And also very soon, we will be introducing our next content, Tessy. Our next content will be Stories Day. On Stories Day, this is what we're going to do. We're bringing you bizarre stories, love stories, encouraging stories. Charlie, people for speak up. And we've seen that, people are really speaking up. And typically it's a confession, tidbit where we've tagged it as Stories Day. So, keep up, and then we'll be giving you that content as well. Loyalty TV, should you subscribe, like, share. We out.